Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again, and today we're going to go way back to 1999, where Tony Stewart made his first full-time season. This is a Winter Circle diecast from 1999, and I believe it was probably manufactured in late 1998. I'll take a closer look at that in a moment, but what a awesome piece. I know there's a lot of Tony Stewart fans out there, and you know, with Stewart House Racing kind of closing, it's kind of a little bit bittersweet. I'm going to show you real quick why I meant this might be from 1998. You can see it right there in the bottom left of your of the card back, Hasbro 98. So this probably got manufactured in the winter or fall of 98, and because I'm sure the deal for 1999 was already in the, you know, pen and ink. And you can see right there, 99 Home Depot Pontiac Grand Prix. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out this diecast. Alrighty folks, we're right at the good old package, and let's dive into today's diecast review. Now, this is one of the most beautiful diecast molds I think ever created. It's the 98 through 2002 Pontiac Grand Prix. And in my opinion, my favorite version of all diecasts, all, you know, race car molds, is the 02 Pontiac Grand Prix, which I believe this is like almost identical to it. They might have tweaked a few things here and there, but for the most part, these are exactly the same. So this was Tony Stewart's rookie year, and this car was probably manufactured before he even hit the track at Daytona in 99. There was a lot of hype around it. Tony Stewart, you know, obviously a big open-wheeled guy, and going over to Joe Gibbs Racing to be with Bobby Labonte. Pretty cool pairing. He actually had one of the best rookie seasons in NASCAR history. I think he got 3 wins or something like that. He won Richmond. I think he won, oh my goodness, did he win Homestead or something? I don't know. He won a good amount of races that year. Fantastic running for a rookie driver. So you got the Home Depot right there on the hood, which I wish they would come back into NASCAR. One of my favorite sponsors all time. And the front end on the Pontiac Grand Prix. Holy cow. They did a remarkable job updating the tooling for 1999. If you look at the 97 or 98 Pontiac Grand Prix from Winter Circle, it's pretty embarrassing. It's so bulky and clunky. It's embarrassing. It really is. It looks like a dollar store car. So this updated tooling is very, very nice. You got number 20 right there. You got your Pontiac Grand Prix Pontiac logos there. Iconic Pontiac front end. Love that. Got a gajillion contingencies, and I'm going to zoom in. Now, one thing I've noticed about these cars that are usually released well before the season starts is things change. So the headlight logos and all this stuff was probably changed by the time they got to Daytona. And that's usual when you have early paint schemes, especially with it being, you know, a new sponsor driver combination. You're probably going to get some adjustments. I can't even read all of these. I see like Moog, Penske, STP, Moroso, X, Y, and Z. Go over your left side of the car. Love the front ends on these Pontiacs. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Now, one thing I did notice on this is there's kind of a 3D effect with the rigid logo. Now, I don't know if this is accurate or if this is a stamping or a decal issue, but you could notice it seems like it's out of line. I don't know if that's by design or not. I mean, if it's by design, that's pretty cool. But I can't tell if that's a decal oopsie-doo. Got Tony Stewart there, got Pontiac. I always like how Pontiac would put their logo, like their manufacturer name, on the B pillar. I thought that was kind of unique. You have like a white stripe with a little bit of a gray stripe, very sharp. Reminds me of Joey Logano's 2009-2010 paint scheme a little bit. I got Home Depot right there. I love the Home Depot cars. My favorite ones was this version, which was 99 to 2001. My all-time favorite was 02, which ran till 04. The 05, 6, and 7 car was kind of basic. It was a good-looking car, but I like the white and the orange to me, and that's why I love Joey Logano's 09 and 010 car. You got Goodyear, you got NASCAR race car, missing the Busch Pole Award or whatever pole award they had then. Of course, the Winston Cup decal. And this is another great touch. They used the Pontiac arrow as the jack post arrow. Now, that is good marketing. With the back end of the diecast, get your Home Depot logo. You can see how the spoiler just is very, very aerodynamic. Like, I don't even know if that was allowed to have your spoiler hang that flat, because I mean the air is just going to go on top of that and just it's like water on a duck's back. When you generally look at spoilers for stock cars, they stand straight up. The teams obviously want the spoilers hanged back, so I don't know how that worked. Got Home Depot number 20. Again, no taillight decals either. So that's why I said this being a very early adaptation, is that the right word to use? They probably, like, if you bought a 1999 Tony Stewart diecast that was released maybe October 1999, it might have a completely different look to it. I got Pontiac right there in the back end. I like how they had the little license plate cut out. That is pretty nice. And this is what's so remarkable to me, guys. This car was manufactured in 1998, okay? Look at the plastic. Look how clear. Look how, like, gray the plastic looks. It does not look yellowed. How in the world, like, explain this to me. How does a diecast from 2008 look 30 times more yellow than this when this diecast was 10 years older than it? It's crazy. I know the answer to it, but I don't know if y'all do. The answer is actually the chemical mixture they use in the plastics. This was probably a better plastic mixture, the better grade plastic from a collectible standpoint is what I'm trying to get at. Because like the '08 Dodge COTs, those things yellow like a Marlboro shack. Got the number 20 right there on the roof. I don't even know if this is the right font for the 20. Because again, little quirky things they usually change from the early versions of the paint scheme to the the actual on-track product or whatnot. And they did keep the bold font, but I don't know if they had the black outlining to it. And you got Husky Tools right there on the deck lid. What a beautiful car. I mean, like the ribs you see on the windows, just the Pontiac styling. I mean, if I could pick any, and I mean any diecast or any NASCAR body out of all the eras and gens and all the crap they've had from COTs to Hudson Hornets, the '02 Pontiac is my all-time favorite stock car. I don't know what it is. There's just something majestic about a '02 Pontiac. And if it's not the '02 Pontiac, it's probably the '03 Pontiac. There's just something majestic about Pontiac race cars, man. I love them. It's a shame they had to go wayside, but oh my goodness, they're such a fantastic looking car. Anyways, I got to give them a lot of props. This is a fantastic diecast that was made all the way back in '98 for the '99 season. Beautiful piece, great tooling, because there was a lot, and I mean a lot of funky, junky diecast molds made in the 90s. Don't believe me? Check out my video, Horrors of 1990s Diecast. Check it out. Got a whole video on that. It's a good piece. Go check it out. And it talks about how there was so many clunky, ugly diecast molds from the 90s, and why a few of them, like this one, stand the test of time. So this is a little collectible card you would get with your purchase of this Winter Circle diecast. And it's a very nice photo. Tony Stewart, you got your signature, you got the bright orange of the car. Very cool. Like, I can imagine as a kid, this would be a really cool thing to have. And then it has, the driver and the sponsor. Very nice. Now, this is the back side of it. Very, very nice. I love how they actually show... This is what... This is why NASCAR was just so different back then. I mean, they literally put his status. He's single. That's hilarious, man. I'm telling you, NASCAR was so different back then. Holy cow, man. But yeah, you could pause the video if you'd like to read all this. I don't want to bore you to death. But really, really cool. And again, you can see right there, 1998 Hasbro. And then this is right here. He says making his 1999 rookie debut, which basically means this is before Daytona. Because if this was released summer 1999 or something, they probably would have something regarding his rookie season if he won a race or not. And I'll show you the back end of the package a little closer too, in case you're wondering. There's a giant sticker in the way, so ignore that. But yeah, just a bunch of jargon. But again, you can see 1998 right there. Pretty cool. And look at this right here. This is interesting. In the interest of better quality and value, we are constantly improving and updating our products. Consequently, pictures on this package may differ from the model enclosed. I like to hear that. I like to hear that they're trying to always get better quality. I like to hear that. That's something we haven't heard in a while sometimes. Autograph. That's such a cool thing. Like, most of the time, people would never even use this panel because they would probably want it on the front, you know, for display purposes. But the fact that they even acknowledge that, awesome stuff. Very, very cool diecast. The good news is about the 90s stuff is they're so overproduced that you could literally buy this diecast probably brand new right now for like $7. If you're at a flea market or a diecast gypsy tent, you probably could find this thing for like $3. So that's the cool thing. That's one of the good things about the older stuff is they overproduce it so bad that you could get it dirt cheap. That's all for now, guys. Thank you all for watching. Have a blessed one. This is definitely a blast from the past, and you can officially see it says 1999 Pontiac. Beautiful stuff, guys. That's all for now. Diecast Buffet, signing off.